Marty McStevens here. Welcome back to the DIYLifehacks.com on HSN. This is my co-host,
Marge McMurphy!
and today we're going to tell you all about how to make your own chemical peel. Now, why would we want to do a chemical peel in the first place?
Excellent question. Do you notice these pesky little freckles?
Oh, they're disgusting.
Outrageous!
They gotta go. Now, normally if you wanted to get rid of freckles like that, you'd have to spend thousands of dollars
Thousands!
using substances such as alpha hydroxy acid.
Ouch!
That gets rid of 7 layers of skin. Glycolic acid, that gets rid of 12 layers of skin. But the thing that we're going to be trying to replicate using household ingredients today is trichloroacetic acid, which removes a full 26 layers of skin, including those pesky freckles.
I'm excited. Are you excited? Let's
do
get
it!
cooking!
So what do we have here?
So we have a lot of ingredients. Now this is really simple, do it yourself. We have been around the globe gathering these special ingredients, and the truth is, to make your own mix, you really have to harvest with your own hands.
Now, we like to do, on our show, DIY, lifehacks.com, we like to be sustainably sourced,
Very natural.
fair trade,
Excellent.
gather it yourself,
Human.
trade with the locals around the globe if
Beautiful.
possible.
Fun!
But most of these we're going to find around our house because we gather them on our travels.
Absolutely!
What do we have here?
So, we are going to start actually with the most basic ingredients.
Potato!
Here we go. We have already
Potato!
pre-sliced
Now,
it.
where have you gathered this potato from?
Now, in our backyard, you might remember in a previous episode, we were growing some of our very own potatoes. I love it when you say it
Now,
like that.
I traded these potato seeds from Bolivia, which I traded fairly, of course, with a
Fairly.
local villager, and we went ahead and planted them in our backyard, produced this beautiful smelling, tasting.
Oh, amazing.
I'm looking
Fresh,
potato.
very alkaline forming. All right, so we're going to start by some grating. So you're going to take your grater. We like this variety, very ethically made.
Coarse.
Very coarse, ready. And we're going to grate. Now you want to do very brisk grates
Now,
up and
how
down.
is this going to help my skin later on?
Now this is a really great question. Because this mixture is going to be so acidic.
Oh, lots of acid.
Lots of acid. We're going to need the fresh
Going
potato.
to help to balance it out.
And we're going to put that in here. All
Now,
right, first
speaking
step.
of acid, you want to take any size orange really will do.
Excellent.
You want to peel it by hand. Go ahead
Perfect.
and squeeze that. Freshly
Squeeze
squeezed.
it right in
That's-
with your hand.
Now, what kind of acid do these kind of oranges contain?
They contain very strong acid that resembles the trichloric
I believe,
acid.
is that called the citric acid? The citric?
citric.
Citric.
Citric acid.
Citric. Am
Now,
I pronouncing that right?
I
Citric?
think it's perfect.
Now, speaking of citric acid, lemon juice is
Lemon
a very
juice.
popular source of citric acid. We're definitely going to need
Yes.
plenty of that. Want to liberally apply. Now,
Beautiful.
again, we want to get organic lemon juice when possible because
Yes.
we're going to be putting this all over our faces
Absolutely.
in just a few minutes.
And you may notice this actually clementine here was harvested by us together on our little mini vacay. So fun. And we were actually in Sri Lanka while we got this clementine. Can
Absolutely.
you smell it? Sniff it.
Now, as you know, Sri Lanka produces the finest organic clementine, so
Ever.
preferably you're going to want to go ahead and get them there.
All right, so next, do you recognize what this is?
I think it's a gin.
It is.
It's a gin.
It's a gin. We like to call them
Gins.
gins. And we are not going to peel it. This skin is important.
Yep, you've got to go ahead and remove the skin with your teeth, like this, and go ahead and gently, like a baby bird style, apply that to the mixture. Now go
And then
ahead and whisk
I'm
it.
going to be
Whisk it.
whisking.
Do some
I'm going to be
whisking.
whisking. I'm going to be whisking. All right, next,
some salt in
moving
there.
on along. All right, and next, do you see our chia seeds?
Chia seeds. Now, why would we use chia seeds for exfoliants?
Chia seeds are high in protein, which when they form together
They're
will
just gonna rip that skin right
strong,
off your face.
strong,
Freckles,
muscular.
beware! Here comes the chia seed.
Now you're going to put it in our hand grinding. Hand grinding and beautifully ground.
Let's go ahead and mix that right
I'm
in.
gonna mix it right in. Perfect. Perfect. A
Looking
little more
good.
speed.
It's looking
Excellent.
good. I can feel those freckles getting nervous. They're gonna
I
get
can
good.
too. Do you want to tell them about the Turkish figs?
Well, now, we, of course, picked these ourselves. We traded in a backpack that we were carrying. We were backpacking across Turkey.
Of course.
And
Good
we're like, no,
exercise.
those look like some good figs.
Delicious.
But we want the trade to be fair because the figs are so delicious. I said,
So
go ahead and
delicious.
have my backpack. You let me pick lots of these figs. We brought
Did you hear
home
that?
so many.
So many.
What are these fig seeds good for?
These fig seeds are going to, once we get in there and penetrate the skin, it's actually going to be pulling out the freckle matter. It will be, do you see these tiny little seeds? Great for pulling out freckle matter deep within the skin. They also will be replacing the skin we do not want with fresh new skin.
Excellent. Now a few more ingredients to talk about here. We've got quality dried seaweed. Now this
Perfect.
I plucked myself from the ocean
Yes.
and dried it on an
We did.
organic mat made out of
Absolutely.
hemp. I'm gonna go ahead and place that in.
We had to stay on the island for 3 seasons to gather it.
Gonna go ahead and take, now
Eggs.
tell us about how this egg was.
Now, you
Yeah.
have to get the egg yourself. Our backyard chickens produced this egg this morning. Do you feel the warmth? Still warm, still
Straight
fresh.
out of the hen's vagina.
Beautiful.
Now, you want to go ahead and break this egg over your forehead because it's going to
Beautiful.
help to prepare your face for the treatment.
All right, I'm going to hold back your hat.
Okay, you're going to want to go ahead and put that
Perfect.
right
I'll
in
rub
there.
it in.
Okay, rub it
Moisturize
right in. And I think we're ready. We're ready to stir one more
think we
time.
are. And one last special ingredient. Don't forget now. We call this brewer's yeast
Brewer's
or
yeast.
nutritional yeast.
It's good for so many things.
So many things. I'm going to sprinkle it as you stir. This is why 4 hands are good. All right, we're going to sprinkle and stir, sprinkle and stir. I'm smelling
Okay.
it. Are you
All
smelling
right,
the
yeah.
odor?
Now
All
this
right.
is going to rip off at least 29 layers of our
29
skin.
layers.
Those freckles are going to get out of here.
And when we come back, you will see us applying these to our freckles. We're gonna now do some kneading with our hands for a little bit and get ready for the exciting step next.